So this is our SPSS processor, and we are going to enter our variables one by one. So first variable we wanted to record is our independent variable, that is hard work. To type the name of variable, you can simply click on name and start typing it and press enter. So once you enter it, you can see rest of the fields have been automatically populated, like say type, weight, decimals and everything. So once you type the name of variable, automatically SPSS defines it as a numeric variable. Numeric stands for number. So SPSS is basically a quantitative data analysis package. So that's why by default it defines any variable as a numeric variable, but you can change it to other variable types if you wish so. But we know that hard work is going to be measured in terms of number of hours. So that is going to be a numeric variable. So let it be a numeric variable. You can also define its width and decimal places. So width means basically the number of digits that you are going to have. So for example, we believe that the maximum number of hours a student can study is 24. So that's maximum theoretical possible number of hours. So all in all, we need 2 digits here for width, and that will be suffice for us. And yes, number of hours can be in decimals, so we can record it in hours, minutes and seconds and all. So let it be as 2. So your width is, now since decimal places are generally less than the number of width, so you can keep it little less. That you can generally take a large width, so it's not going to cause any harm. So our variables name, type, width and decimal has been defined. Now there are certain conventions of defining variable names in SPSS, and few of these conventions I will name here, and you will gradually learn them through, when you will enter data in SPSS through practice. For example, you cannot have a space between the variable names. If you enter a space between variable name, then you are going to get error warning. Suppose I enter a space here between hard and work, so I am going to get error warning. So variable name contains an illegal character. So you need to remove this space. It's removed already. Again, you cannot begin a variable name by a number or a special character. For example, if I write it as 1 hard work, suppose we are having 2 measures of hard work, and I want to write as 1 hard work, 2 hard work, but it will not allow me to write in that way. Again, it's illegal. So if I want, I can write it as a hard work 1. So that will be allowed. And if I want to have space between the names, I can use a underscore, but not the space. Again, we cannot, so let's make it again hard work. It cannot have dollar in the beginning. So if you write dollar, again you will get error warning. So it's a invalid variable name. You can have dollar in between, but not in the beginning. For example, I can have a dollar symbol here. It's allowed, but not in the beginning. So most of these restrictions apply for at the beginning of the variable names. Similarly, you cannot have a slash in the variable name. For example, if I put a slash here anywhere in between, it's going to give me error warning. So it's not allowed. Slash is not allowed. Similarly, comma anywhere is not allowed. So you write comma and press enter. Again, you get a error warning. So these are certain conventions while defining the variable name in SPSS. My suggestion is that when you define your variables names in SPSS, keep the variable name short for you. And if you want to write descriptor for the variable name, you can use the label option. So that can be understood. For example, for hard work, we can write it number of hours study. So you can write a full story here, no issue. So that will be acting like a descriptor. And let's quickly enter our other variables. So another variable is intelligence. Then we can have the performance. And performance basically means is marks obtained in the examination. Intelligence, we are measuring it as a IQ score. And apart from that, we are recording certain demographic variables like say age of subject, gender of subject, socioeconomic status, so that we are going to record again as a numeric variable. And you can see all our variables have been created here. Now the importance of writing the labels is that we have written labels only for the first three variables, research variables, not for the demographic variables. And if you put a mouse cursor here, you will see the description of those variables, whatever you wrote in the labels. So that helps you in understanding your variable when you are having a large data set. You can quickly place your cursor and understand what kind of variable it is. So that's how you define your variable in SPSS.